Entrepreneurship Tuesday. I hope you are learning a bit, because I've heard about cryptocurrency and crypto Bitcoin up in here. And anyway, it's about that time we get to know even how much more, as in how much more can the young people get involved and know how to make money, especially now that the cost of living is becoming really high. So a few young people have become very entrepreneurial, and with me in studio I have one such. I have a young lady who goes by the name of Nicole Byrant. At the tender age of only 23, she has her own business online. So we'd like to get to know her and how she got started. And if you do want to participate in the conversation, do slide into our DM. The number is 22162. Start with YM254. On Twitter, we're at Y254 channel. The hashtag is Y in the morning. On Facebook, we're at Y254. And on YouTube, we're at Y254 channel. So just in case you missed some of the valuable insights that you have had here today, make sure you do catch up with us on YouTube over there. So Nicole, say good morning to people.
Good morning. How are you guys? Thank you so much for welcoming me, and I'm grateful to be a part of this show today.
All right, all right. So you're the CEO and founder of Nicole Bryant Official, yes?
Yes, I am.
All right. So we'd like to understand, at the tender age of 23, and you're from Daystar University, a school I really admire because I'm also from Daystar University. Alumni manenos. Anyway, we'd like to understand how you got started in the clothing, in the retail business.
Well, I've always been passionate about fashion, and it's always been my dream to own a fashion line. So, you know, I started saving probably in 2016, and I had this dream for a long time. I started working on it and implementing it, and finally this year I launched it, and I can't complain.
All right. So how far? You know, you've done it since February, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. So how's the response been online from different users?
Positive and negative. I remember the first time we launched, our first collection was mostly like party dresses, and we got comments about, no, you should bring in official wear, you should bring in, you know, different types of clothes. So, you know, there's positive criticism which you take positively and build from that. So yeah, it's been good and bad, but you take it in the right way.
Also, you had some response of people saying that you're only doing party clothes.
Yes.
Well, I can see that you do not only have party clothes, and your target group is between 25 and 30. So I'd like to understand, when you were coming for your first TV interview, what inspired your choice of outfit? Are you wearing Nicole Bryant?
Yes, I'm actually wearing Nicole Bryant today. What inspired my look? Well, I love the long sleeves, and I love how it's long and decent enough for me, and I like how it's classy and sexy at the same time.
All right. Yeah, it is. Anyway. Moving on swiftly, let's not get excited. We'd like to understand, how important is it to have support or a support system when you're starting your own business when you're really young?
Wow. It's very important.
And who was yours?
It's very important to have a support system. It's very important to have a mentor, especially starting a business at a very young age. Yeah. You know, you probably started thinking that you'd receive probably the best reception, or you know, people would take it in a positive way. But then, and then also the challenges that you face while the business is running. So it's very important to have a mentor or someone you can go talk to advise and to share. Maybe you share your struggles with, so they can advise you on how to go about it and how to handle it in the right way.
All right, now that you mentioned challenges and pitfalls, can you please let us know some of the pitfalls that you encountered, aside from people's comments, but it came to even transactions and customers, considering your business is run online?
Yes. Well, some challenges I've had is probably time of delivery, because some clients would want the outfit immediately, and sometimes it's not possible to get it delivered or fulfilled right at that moment. So that's another challenge. What other challenge have I faced? Building a brand also can be challenging, because there's a lot of learning that you need to do, and as well as not giving up. There's also, with character, there's a lot of character building that goes on when you decide to venture into something new. There's a lot of growth that happens. So yeah,
that's what you can say has been your experience.
Yes, that has been.
Okay, so let's talk about, would you say that it's a conflict of interest? What kind of response did you get? Because you're doing peace and diplomacy, peace and conflict studies. Yes. So why did you decide you wanted to go into clothing and
fashion?
Yeah.
Well, like I told you, I'm passionate about fashion, and I've always dreamt of having my clothing line. I do see myself as this lady with many hats, you know? So fashion has been my passion, and I'm also passionate about philanthropy and diplomacy. So that's what I'm majoring in Daystar, actually. Yeah.
All right. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years? Do you see yourself in an office somewhere, or what do you plan to do with your line? Are you planning to diversify? What do you want to diversify into?
Well, for my line, I plan on diversifying into menswear, children's wear. I also plan on getting more brands on board, because we also have other brands on the website, www.nicolebryant.co.ke. You can check it out. Yeah, so that's what I plan on diversifying into. Yes.
Considering that you do run your business online, what can you say are some of the benefits that social media has extended to you as a businesswoman online? Because when people are now doing their businesses online, you don't really need to have a physical location anymore.
Well, the benefit of online is that it's given me a bigger audience, a larger audience to market my products and to sell my products. So I'm grateful for that. That's the benefit of social media for me. And for me, I always thought to myself, like, because I'm on Instagram. So even before I launched my business and before I even thought of it, I always thought to myself, I'm spending so much time on social media. How can I make money out of this? You know, instead of just always being on social media, how can I start making money by using my time on social media? So that was also a strategy, that I used. Yeah.
All right, that's amazing. But now that you're using the internet, you have a website and people can get their commodities through the website. What security measures do you have in place? Because when it comes to dealing with people online, there's so many issues.
Cybersecurity.
Yes. So what measures have you put in place to ensure that your clients are protected?
Well, we installed SSL, which protects the whole transaction. You know, when the client makes the order, we also have, we also signed with Pesapal. So basically transactions on the website are safe, and anyone can buy online from the website.
And there'll be no fraudsters hacking into my personal bank account?
I personally made sure. I personally made sure of that. So we installed SSL security. We have Pesapal on board. Yeah.
So are you alone, or do you have a team that manages?
Well, I do have a team, actually. I'm very grateful for them. Shantech. Yes, I work closely with Shantech. They built my website, and they also help me manage my website as well. Yes.
All right. Let's move on to you've told me something very interesting. You like the idea of styling, yeah?
Yes.
So I'd like to understand, have you styled anybody with your own clothes? And who do you look up to in the industry when it comes to styling?
Okay. I've styled a few Kenyan celebrities. Bloggers, actually. Sylvia Njoki, she wore a beautiful white tiered maxi dress from Nicole Bryant Official, and we also styled Sharon Mwangi. She wore some satin flared pants from NBO. Who inspires me? There's an entrepreneur lady in America. She has a clothing line named Nicole Lionel.
Oh, your namesake.
Yeah, my namesake. Well, she launched her line like a year ago, and she's been able to make $1 million from the first year she's launched her business.
Goals.
That is epitome of goals for me, because it's like, wow, how did she do that? So for me, she inspires me and she motivates me. Yes.
So what keeps you going aside from her, Nicole Lionel?
What keeps me going?
Yeah.
My vision for the brand keeps me going. And sometimes, you know, you get overwhelmed. Maybe something doesn't work the way I envisioned, but that's not going to stop me, because I have a vision in my mind, and I know where I want to take my brand. So, you know, you fall down, pick yourself up, you keep going.
Speaking of falling down and risk-taking, as an entrepreneur, young entrepreneur, what would you say is the importance of taking risks? And which major risks have you taken? Before I ask you about risks that you take with clothes, and we can have a look at some of the clothes that you have. Yeah.
Risk-taking. Especially as the youth, I think this is the best time for us to be able to take risks.
Yeah.
Because then even if we fall, we learn from them and we become better.
Yeah.
So as the youth right now, this is the best time to just go chase your dreams, take that risk. For me, starting my line, I remember I was so scared. I had to have, when we're talking about support system,
yes.
there's this lady in Ginda, she's my digital marketer. She's literally the lady who pushed me, because I was very scared to launch. I was just nervous, and how would people take it, you know, all of that. We did succeed, all of those things. And so I kept on postponing. I was like, okay, we're launching today. No. I would get scared. I'm like, no, let's not do it.
So how long have you been cooking Nicole bread then?
I was
a while. Okay, carry on.
A long time. So yeah, I took that risk, and it's a journey. And, yeah.
And so far so good.
So far so good.
Well, we do wish you the best of luck. But before we go, we'd like to have a look at some of the outfits that you have featuring in your particular clothing line.
Yes.
And now that people say there are many party clothes, I'd really like to see these party clothes already. We'd like to see. Can we have a look, please? Well, those were haters, let me just tell you. Because I've seen some outfits I would wear in the office. I even wear them in the office.
We have beautiful jumpsuits, beautiful pants sets, like jackets, leather jackets, sweaters, dresses, maxis, just the whole thing. Check it out, www.nicolebryant.co.ke. Yes.
Tell me about this chiffon skirt. I've seen it over there.
That's actually sold out.
That's very risky. It looks like a very risky outfit. Goodness.
That is more like on the beach type of summer.
Ah.
Yes.
Okay, so you even style for weather, different weather.
Yes.
Weather.
See, we have sweaters. When you check the website out, we have jackets. We also cater to other brands, so we also have other brands on the website as well. Yes.
All right, so you said you'd like to diversify into shoes. How do you pair the shoes and the outfits? Like now this pants, this jumpsuit I'm seeing over here, the pink one. What kind of shoes would you?
Strappy sandals, I think.
Strappy sandals?
Yes, strappy sandaled heels.
Oh, strappy sandaled heels. All right.
Would be perfect, I think.
Would you like to delve into jewelry and hair? Because I'm seeing a lot of bob going on here.
You know, crazy thing. When I was like 12 or 13, I had my own jewelry line. So I used to make like beaded jewelry, and I used to sell them to like my mom's friends, people in church, my class teachers. So I've been thinking about it, and I'm like, Nicole, why don't you, you know, because this is something I used to do as a young teen. So I've been,
So you've actually been thinking about the jewelry.
Yeah.
All right. Interesting. Anyway, thank you so much for coming through.
Thank you so much. I'm very grateful.
Yes, we'd like, as a parting shot, what words of advice do you have for the ladies out there who are trying to get into business? And wait, there's something I'd like you to comment on. We've been having a lot of sagas of sponsors and blah, blah, blah. So now that you're out there making your own money, tell the ladies out there something encouraging.
Oh my goodness, guys, there's nothing as amazing as being able to have your own and make your own, to be honest with you. Like, and I'm talking from my own experience, you know, having a man to take care of you is good and flashy and fine, yes, but the man doesn't respect you, and he'll never respect you. And just get your own, chase your own, and go for your dreams, and respect yourself while you're doing it.
All right, but I think you should also tell them how to find the balance. How do you find the balance between studying and making your own money and managing a love life or whatever?
I'm like, whew. It's not easy. It's not easy, especially when, you know, probably having exams or tests, or you have an assignment, and then you have NBO, and then you have a tenant who's telling you, oh, Suji, you've not changed the showers. So it's just, it's a lot. Sometimes I get so overwhelmed and I just want to like, you know? But like I said, you get up and keep going.
So what's your coping mechanism when you get overwhelmed? Because people will be like, yeah, I'm overwhelmed, so what do I do?
I cry.
Me too.
I cry and I pray. That's what I do. Yeah.
All right. So can you tell them one more time? I'm glad they've gotten to know you. Can you tell them one more time your social media handle so that they can be able to reach you in case you saw the clothes and you're like, goodness, you want to slide up in that DM? Yes.
Yes, thank you so much. You can check out Nicole Byrant Official on Instagram and on Facebook. You can also check out our website, www.nicolebryant.co.ke. Thank you.
All right, asante sana for coming to studio
Asante
today.
sana.
Yes, this has been another edition of Youth and Entrepreneurship here on Y in the Morning on Y254 channel. If you do want to participate in the conversation, or if you do want to be part of us and you want us to feature your hustle, do slide into our DM, start with YM254. And on Twitter at Y254 channel, the hashtag is Y in the Morning. Do not touch that dial. Don't go anywhere.